Good afternoon, students. It's Mr. Goodwin, your science teacher inside your computers. Today, we'll be studying about what makes matter change states. Um, and your subtopic is what is a matter? What is a state of matter? Excuse me. What is a state of matter? Today's date, August the 10th, 2015. So, students, today you should be on the right hand side of your computer, of your notebook, sorry. And I want you to, as quickly as possible, when I tell you to go, I want you to write today's objective down. What makes matter change states? On the top line of your notebooks, I want you to write down what makes matter change states. And what is a state of matter? Students, today you will draw water molecules in three states of matter. And that's also an objective you can add on to the second line of your notebooks. Now, students, there are three states of matter. Matter is all around us, from my hair to my pants to my shirt. This all compass and is in composite. It all holds matter inside. Okay. The first one, you should be drawing three lines. So because we know we're going to have three states of matter. Your first one is solids. Solids are things that hold pretty strong together, okay? So what I want you to do right now, I want you to hold your hands together, to put them together real tight, and I want you to rock them back and forth. These are called solids. Solids are my book, science, my belt buckle. This is also a solid. And this nice box is matter. And it's a solid. Solids hold their state, they don't change. Our next one is liquids. Liquids, I have this bottle that I've been drinking from. If you see, liquids are water, and they kind of aren't so much together. So we went from solids. So students, I want you to do these movements, solids. And now we're going to do liquids. If you can see, liquids are together, but they're not stuck together. But they're pretty closely related. And our third state of matter are gas. And gas is, and we did solids, and do that one more time, liquids and gases. Gases are is the air that we breathe. It's the air that you put in a balloon to blow it up. It's a happy birthday balloon. Solids are, I'm sorry, gases are apart. They're farther apart, just like we learned in the previous lesson about neutrons. Neutrons don't like to be stuck together. Um, Electrons, sorry. Electrons don't like to be together. Nobody wants to be around them. They are something like gases, but they're not the same thing, but they have the same type of properties. What are the three states of matter? Okay, we learned that solids hold shape. It has a fixed volume. So if you see in this book has a fixed volume. It will never change. It's going to stay the same. It's pretty solid. It's like when you lift weights, it's solid. When we build strong muscles, they're solid. A liquid shape of a container, free surface, and has fixed volume. That means the fixed volume means the measurement won't change, but they're free to the surface. See the shape of a container. And gas, you see if the gas is farther apart. They're still the shape of a container, and they have volume of matter. So, students, molecules are also these little small, tiny, titsy bits of particles that are everywhere around us, just like matter is all the way around us. Matter is just uh, different types of forms and states that we have. The molecules, you have to use our telescope to see these molecules in the air. Uh, all of these things have been proven by scientists that I'm talking to you about today. Students, make sure that you take explicit notes on what we're saying today. Okay, students. All right, solids. What I want you guys to do, what you learned before, I want you to pick up your fists again to put them tight together. I want you to move them. This is called vibrating. Okay, students? Vibrating. Say it with me. Vibrating. Okay? If you move that, that's called solids. Solids, again, hold their shape and has a fixed volume. Now, if we see on our diagram, solids are closely stacked together. Also, another thing, those solids are ice cubes. Ice cubes are solids. Okay? So if we put our fists together and we're making a motion of, got it, vibrating, and we add some heat to it, okay, students, you see that if we added heat to solid molecules, they'll start to form into what we call liquid. If you see in my bottle, it's liquid inside now. If I had ice cubes in this bottle before and I added heat to the bottle, it'll form into liquid. And liquid are close, but not as so tight so as solids as you see right here. They're spaced out a little bit. Gives a little room, a little free space. Okay, students, pick up your solid molecules. You see we added solid molecules like ice cubes and we added heat. They start formulating and changing states of matter. And they're now liquids, correct? So now the next thing, I'm going back to my PowerPoint. If we added liquid, we have liquid. And I'm going to blow some heat onto liquid. If I blew heat onto liquid, it's going to change its state of matter as well. Now, changing its state of matter, they are now going to space out. And if you see in this diagram, they're very spaced. Now the liquid molecules are spaced out into a gas. And our gases, students, you should have your fists up, are formulating like this because we add heat every time. That's changing the states of matter. Our students, just like you've seen, we went from solids. We're now liquid molecules, okay, students? Now, the faster the liquid molecules come, you see that they space out. And we're adding heat every time. The faster they go, the faster we see them turn into the evaporation point or they're boiling now. So you see that they're moving real fast. You ever seen the steam inside of your mom's pot and she only had water onto that? Well, I'm blowing that until it turns into gas. And now, students, we're forming gas.